Most cargoes have to be kept dry. So every narrow boat has its own set of tarpaulins with a tippet that runs along the top and strings to tie the sheets down. The Beresfords have finished clothing up their pair of boats. Alf Best and his daughter Lucy are just starting work, getting the side cloths up on their motor. 161 and the Butty come down to the toll house to be gauged so that the tonnage in each boat can be calculated.
35 tons. 35 tons. Right.
This is done by measuring the amount of dry side on each boat. Both sides of each boat, of course. See the idea? Side cloths first, then the top ones. In about 4 hours, Bill and Joe Beresford will tie up for the night, probably at Cowley near Uxbridge. And tomorrow, their journey to Sampson Road, Birmingham, will really start. Of course, the boats don't go up and down the canals just as they please. Every canal in the country has some method of craft control. On the London to Birmingham section, for instance, in the city office, there is a craft control board on which checkpoints along the canal all the way to Birmingham are shown. The movement of boats past the checkpoints is reported by telephone daily, between 9 and 10 in the morning.
Hello?
Cowley here. Good morning. Are you ready?
Ready?
Brentford has just reported that 161 left yesterday afternoon. And Cowley now reports them as having left there this morning. When the reports have all come in and the report sheet is complete, all this information is transferred to the board. As well as reporting boat movements to London, each checkpoint reports to the next one above and below. So Bill's boats will be passed on up to Boxmoor and from Boxmoor to Marsworth, where they will probably arrive by nightfall. It's getting on for 4 o'clock now, and since they left Cowley at 6 o'clock this morning, Bill and Joe have been through 27 locks. And here's the 28th, lock number 62, Slaughter's Lock at Boxmoor. There's a right way of going through a lock, and, of course, several wrong ways. Bill's and Joe's is the right way for a pair of boats worked by 2 men. The tailgates are shut before the paddles on the headgates are drawn. The paddles are drawn in the right order. The boats are kept up to the sills so that they don't bump their rudders on the tailgates, and so on. Well, that's the way you go through a lock when everything's in your favor. But it's not always like that. If a lock's against you, someone has to go ashore to prepare it. Now that Bill and Joe are clear of Slaughter's lock, there are the Winkle locks ahead of them. This is Winkle bottom lock, and immediately above it is a swing bridge in the middle of a fairly short pond. Above that is Winkle middle lock. So, once again, someone has to stay ashore to open and close the swing bridge. Since Bill and Joe work their boats two-handed, this is the way they go about it. And there they are, breasted up, so that Bill can handle them alone while Joe looks after the swing bridge.